Good afternoon. It is 2:36 p.m. and I just wanted to come on real quick to kind of talk about what price is doing right now because it's, in my opinion, at a critical level on the daily movement that we've had so far. So I wanted to kind of run through some of that real quick. Just share this link out for a minute. All right, so what I want to focus in on right now is a couple of things. We're gonna just clean up this chart a bit here. So during the morning session, I was looking for a 10:30 a.m. reversal. So the problem is that I started getting short too soon, and the market kept climbing. So it was already over an hour hold time on that trade, and eventually it started to top out at around 11:30 p.m. Eastern. And then it started taking out our downside targets here. There's a 5-minute target right here, which is where we just bounced from. There's another one here. But the on a grander scale, if we're looking at the daily chart, here, just try to focus in on this candle, not all the lines here. But the daily after yesterday, Friday's trading session, we saw the continuation. So the next daily target for today was this open, previous day open, and this previous day high. So those were like the two clear targets for the day. It continued rallying up into this level, close to 890s. And then that was right around here during the 11:30 time frame, and we started to lose steam there, and then eventually take out the downside targets there. So why I want to just run this quickly is because if you're watching price right now, this level here, the previous day open, which was the daily target, in my opinion, is a key level. So if we don't hold this, then the next levels that we have, we'd be looking at like an hourly chart. And this right here would be the next hourly candle target underneath these two lows right here. All right, so underneath those lows, then we have a clear shot at this level there. Now, where we are in terms of price psychologically, we're at the 700 level right now, so we're flirting around with that level. One sec. See if anyone's hopped on here. Hey guys, welcome. Whoever's on, welcome. I'm not sure what you caught of this so far, but I'll do a quick recap here in a second. All right, so psychological 700 level is where we're trading right now. So I'm running the stream quickly just to kind of outline what we saw from the morning, what I was expecting, and then what's up next for the next hour or so of trading in the market. So that's kind of the purpose of this, and it's going to be pretty quick. Just give me a like. Let me know if you're on here with me. I see we might have someone join in, one or two people, or say hello in the chat. So currently trading just below the previous day open and the previous day high. So what I'm seeing here is the psychological 700 level. If this holds, right? So if this 700 level holds, then the next level on the hourly chart would be up here at this hourly candle open. That would be the next hourly level. Then we can scale it down to a 30-minute. So we're gonna mark this out. And then this is the 30-minute open. All right, so if we want to reclaim this level and above here, then we have a good shot at this level here. So that's an 85-point upside from the current 700 level. So again, this level right here is pretty key. If we don't hold it, then you have, this wick over here, and these are equal lows. So there's a high probability that the market is going to want to attack these equal lows on the 5-minute. And the longer we stay below the 700 psychological level, increases those odds for us to attack those levels. So, we're seeing right now we're seeing hints of what the market wants to do for the remainder of the session. So I wanted to outline that because I think it's important to follow up from what we're looking at in the morning session. And that's kind of where we're at. So if you're here, if you're listening in, just say hello in the chat or hit a like so I know you're there. But yeah, under this psychological 700, and we have a really good chance at attacking these lows here, 641 and potentially 618.25. So that's what price is telling us right now from a technical standpoint. Above, if we start taking out these highs again, these 5-minute highs, 1-minute highs up here, then you walk it up. You got these highs here, and then eventually you open up all these highs into the 30-minute open. So, if I had to guess what's gonna happen next, it's so tough to do because you have these equal lows down here, but then you also have a bullish sentiment day. So the day is still bullish, and a lot of times when we have pullbacks within a bullish trend day, then they could be long opportunities as well. So over 700, I like the odds of us getting up to 785. Again, holding 700. So psychologically, to me, this is a big level, and also because we are at those daily targets that we're looking at, we're currently pushing back up into that again. So we got the 3 p.m. candle starting in 15 minutes, 3 p.m. Eastern. So on a 15-minute chart here, if we don't just break down, right, because this has a good chance of breaking down here or coming up towards this 15-minute open, and then potentially the 30-minute open up here. So that's pretty much it for this trading day. On a 4-hour basis, this is something that we're just noticing now is this 4-hour open is untouched as well. So that's at 670. So that could be another potential pullback area for where the market might want to go under 700. So under 700, you got 670s, and then you got these targets below. So we shall see what it does into the close. And I'm just using this as a study time for me, and to also point out the the importance of where we're at in this particular day from a technical perspective. Let me know if you're if someone's out there with a like or not. Appreciate you. I didn't have the music on. I gotta turn on some beats here just for a few minutes. 700 level again, very important. See, we have the levels mapped out. We got downside to there, upside to here. These are the first two immediate 15-minute targets. So this is a good price action to learn from. Honestly, this is really good stuff here. And then it's about screen time, you know, like if you're not trading, you can still be watching the market, and when you have the time and gaining that screen time, especially at times like this where we're at key levels in the price action for the day. We got an hour and 10 minutes left. You know, these are the times where you learn the most and see how price action reacts into the close. For example, on a bullish trend day like today. So on the 15, you can see we're starting to pick up here, right? We're now well above the 700 psychological level. We're above the previous day open. So as I said earlier, above these highs right here, these 5-minute highs, 1-minute highs, then we open up these levels right here. And then eventually you have, you know, like this one and this one up here. So keep in mind we are below the VWAP on the 1, 5, and the 15. So, you know, it may want to revisit close to that zone. So, or close to that level by the end of the day. So this is all good to study. Also gives you an edge over the next trading day because you're more engaged with price and where were the key levels and how did it react. So these are all things that even if you're not trading it, you being able to see and also make, you know, mental trades, and kind of like we're doing now is we have our levels to the upside, we have our levels to the downside, and then you study that. You need to watch that over and over and over again, like thousands of times over. You know, it's what it takes to really understand it. And being wrong is okay. You know, you're going to be wrong often as a trader, even if it's temporarily you'll be wrong. You know, in a case from this morning, I was wrong on the timing. I was off on the timing by about an hour and a half, and very close to the top of the range of the day where I was looking for a modest pullback. I wasn't looking for anything crazy. And so you could be right overall on your idea, but if you're in the wrong timing and the wrong trade, then you know, you lose. And so the goal is to minimize that mistake, those mistakes that you're gonna make. Whether it be, again, you were right overall, but your time frame was wrong. So, or your expected time in which the move was gonna happen was wrong. So here we get if we're looking in closely, right, we got a spike towards those highs that we spoke about, and then we got a bit of a pullback, but we're back to 700 again. All right, back to 700 again. So the more time we spend, in my opinion, at or below 700, it's just going to open up 670, 641, and potentially 618. So that's how I look at price. This may not work for you, but it's the most logical approach that I've ever come across, is following through on the candlestick timeframes and the candlestick opens and closes and wicks and all that stuff. So looking at price now, we rejected the 700 after popping the 720. So this can stay in a range for longer and then make a move at the 3 o'clock hour at 3 p.m. So for the last hourly candle, we can make a move. Or heading into that hourly candle. So it's all about time and price with the market, because price is typically waiting on time to change over, change over to a new candlestick, change over to a new day, a new week, etc. So price is kind of waiting for that moment in which it can then show its next move. So when you're looking at a 1 minute chart, you can get chopped out very easily, so I like to use 15 hour, 30 minute, so that you can get a fuller picture on what's going on. If you're out here joining me, just hit a like, let me know you're there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to come on and look at for this session. This wasn't going to be a long session at all. I just wanted to point that out, and then I intend to do potentially a recap video later after the market closes. So we'll see what we get, but I will let these speak about these levels once more. You got a 4-hour open here, untouched. You have equal lows on the 15-minute chart right here. You have a 1-hour open over here that's also untouched. So one could argue here that you have, like measured moves going on. You have a down move, then another down move, and then is this the third down move to take out these levels? That's kind of what the one scenario is. The second scenario is that we hold this general area here, and then we start to attack up to potentially these levels right here. All right, so when price is in this type of consolidation or range, then you have to wait for the moment in which it really shows its direction. So right now, it's still a coin flip. It's 50-50. It's okay. We could potentially reverse and pop up to these levels here, or we can continue into these levels here. Being that we have these equal lows there, to me, that increases the it increases the likelihood of those levels being touched and price going temporarily or for a moment below those prices. So that's what we're looking at here. I would say trading below to start with, below this 15-minute low, price is going to go pretty fast to this low right here. And then that opens up these levels here after this one. So this to me feels like it's a momentum trade about to fire off here. That's what my mind is looking at here for this price action, is a momentum trade down first to this level, here and here. So right about now would be where you'd start to think in your head that this is confirming to the downside here. All right, because we saw the spike to 720s, failed, came back to 700, then we started seeing the downside again. So this 4-hour open right here is a pretty big level here. So if we don't hold that, these lows are going to get taken fast. So we'll zoom into this here on the 1 and the 15. Right there. So this is anything under this 670 now. 670 could fail very quick into 640s. If this level does not hold, then, you know, we look again back to the upside. But this is confirming, in my opinion, that we are going to attack those equal lows here. Hit me with a like if you are listening. Appreciate you for being here. But this is price action. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a decision whether we were gonna break and hold above 700s or not. So a really nice price action. So mentally in my head, I'm short from like 690, 688, 687, like that would have been mentally like my entry there as a confirmation. I could, let's say I had 5 contracts on. I could take 2 contracts off here or 1 contract off here, have another order of 1 or 2 here, and a final one lot order down here. So that way, if we get the first move there, we lock in, you know, 10, 15 points, right? Yeah, about 15 points we'll lock in. Then you scale out another order down to here, which is, you know, at the 640s. Then you lock in some more points there. So if it decides to stop going down there and do some type of reversal, then you can move your stop loss lower and protect the position. So then you just manage it and ride it down into your targets or until you get stopped out. So now continuation. That's really what's going on now, is we're getting continuation. We're looking like we're getting ready to attack those lows there, right? So everything we outlined up here is what we're seeing unfold now. So this was a good price action lesson here for sure. I'm happy with this price action. Even though I'm not trading it here, I wanted to study this and document key levels. Because from 700s, right, that was a key level. Then you got down to, you know, 650s, 620 potentially. So that's a nice range of either downside or upside. So this type of green candle that's forming now, on any fast move down, I mean, this was 50 points Seeing green candles does not let us know that this downtrend is over yet. Reason being, we do have the targets below us that we haven't touched, and you know, most of the time price isn't going to just hit all your targets straight away without some type of retracement in the opposite direction that it's going. So as we were talking about that green candle, that's kind of what we're looking at now. So even if this goes green again, the trend right here, we still have the downside in favor. Welcome. If you're watching, please just hit a like. Let me know you're there with me, or say hello in the chat. Let me know if you're trading today. We just started the new hourly candle. So the next hourly targets below us are these lows here at 641, which we're very close to tapping into, and then we got this 1 hour open here at 618.25 or so. So in that little range there, those are the next 1 hour downside targets. If price decides to now use this and put in a reversal, then the levels to the upside are over here. Now you have a 1 hour open right there, and pretty close, same as the 30-minute candle. And if we look at the 15, they're all pretty much right there. So price has the ability to pop back up again to the 700 range if it's going to use this as momentum back up. If this fails again, then we're going to see another sharp drop into this level and this level potentially. As I mentioned before, trading really is a lot about screen time and watching price over and over again. So if we fail at this 680s, if 680 starts to fail, then it opens up the downside again. If this holds, then again we're back up to the 700 level. Hit a like if you're out there with me. Let me know you're listening. Either way, this is a good recording to study for sure. So like mental trade wise, if you had taken that from the breakdown of the 690, 680, 680 level, then you would have taken some profit here and potentially tried to take some profit as we came into this level. But at the worst, you would want to be having your stop loss at break even to protect the rest of whatever your trade was on. So if you still had contracts on, you would want to be stopping out of that now so that you're not letting a positive trade go against you. And then if you're aggressive, then you could be looking for additional entries to reset another trade idea. So what is it? 306. Let's do one more recap, and then we'll end this here. $53 minutes left in the day. So this hourly candle still has a whole lot of time to make moves. So a lot of time there. So yeah, basically right up here, any strong failure there would lead to these levels here. Otherwise, 700 potentially. If price wants to really make a big move up, then we have potential back up to 740s and 780s. So that's what I'm seeing for the rest of today. I'm not going to stick around to watch it through. We called out the 700 price action. It's really what I wanted to go through when price is at several key levels, and how it reacts, and how to find the confirmations in price on what direction it's most likely to take. So we saw that up here. We watched that, and now, you know, this could be building the second half of this drop to finish up, or this could stay in a range. Who knows? At this point, I'm not going to stick around for the rest of it. I'm going to review it at the end of the day, and then we can have new levels to work from heading into the next trading day. So hope you all have a good one, and this will be recorded and posted. All right, peace.